Good morning. Good morning, Coach Michael Burt. It is 5:46. Wow. Man, I went through a killer workout this morning. Thank you, Rockbox. Great workout. And man, I got a good message for you. Brown White, good morning. It's 5:46 here in Tennessee. Guys, I believe everybody needs a good coach in their life. A good coach can change your life. A good coach is going to bring a strategy. Right, Bruce? A good coach is going to bring you some clarity from your confusion. A good coach is going to help you go from A to B. A lot of people, Abby Bills, don't understand why they need a good coach in their life. But typically the coach has shown some demonstrated capacity, Jimmy, to do something. And because of the number of people I get to coach, Sean, the big thing is I get to see what the best people do. I get to observe. I get to grow. I get to learn. So I'm moving into a period of promotion for the Michael Burt School of Speaking, Coaching, and Publishing. I started speaking at 15 years old. I had a speaking coach. I was lucky enough to have a guy believe in me in my hometown named Daryl Deason. And Daryl taught me how to speak, how to make eye contact, how to have a cadence and rhythm, how to write a speech. And I just think about, man, how that one skill, John Hart, changed everything for me. The skill of being able to communicate to either one-to-one or one-to-many is a skill that can help you make millions of dollars. Okay? And just talking about it this morning, I'm thinking about what do I need to have my daughter in? Golly. Because at 15 years old, when I started speaking, I started traveling the country. And Greg Smith, I started speaking to other students. And I remember being in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and speaking to 6,000, an arena of 6,000 kids when I was 15 years old. And it scared me to death, TJ. I actually threw up before I went on stage. But it was so good because I was refining a skill. Little did I know, fast forward to 30 years, TJ, and speaking would be the number one strategy I used to drive leads. It would be the number one strategy I used to sign corporate contracts. It would be the number one strategy I used to build affinity. It would be the number one strategy I used on social media. It would be the number one strategy I used to feed large amounts of people into the funnel. So I am convinced that speaking as a strategy to build a business is the best thing you could do. Now, you may say, I'm not interested in that, Coach. I'm not interested in that. Well, you can't tell me you want to drive more leads, but be afraid to get in front of people. You can't tell me you want to drive more leads, but you're afraid to put a message out. You can't tell me you want to generate more tribe members or followers or friends or whatever you want to call them, but you don't want to get in front of people. So many people started coming to me over and over and over. And they said, man, I want to speak. I want to write a book. I want to publish. I want to do a podcast. I got a message that I want to share with the world. And I said, man, so many people were saying, I said, man, I'm going to build out my own little school. And it's going to be called the Michael Burt School of Speaking, Coaching, and Publishing. And I'm going to teach you in 2 days how to speak, how to get on stages, how to build products, how to build back-end offers, how to do webinars, how to generate leads, how to write books. And you say, well, why would you teach me all of those things? Because I believe this is the number one strategy you could be using to build your business. Okay? And instead of cold calling people, would you rather cold call people or get in front of a group of people that's got 500 people that have an immediate reaction to either like you or not like you, buy or not buy, opt into a funnel or not opt into a funnel? Would you rather pick up the phone and cold call 500 people? Or would you rather get in front of 500 people through a webinar, or 5,000 people, or 5 million people? So I believe when you start getting very tactical, when I tell you guys that I generate 3,000 leads every 90 days, it is because I'm out there speaking like crazy, webinars like crazy, videos like crazy, strategic partners like crazy, planning events like crazy, right? It is a one-to-many strategy. Now, here's what happens. From the one-to-many, you pick up the one. You pick up the two, you pick up the three, and this one has access to 10,000 people. And the key to the many is to the one. So when you're thinking about this, the reason I put this MB School of Speaking, which is the February 23rd and 24th, is because so many of you have a message. and you've been through hard times in life. You've been through breakdowns. You've been through breakthroughs. You've had unique life experiences that need to be shared with other people, because those can truly help other people. If you don't do anything, if you don't package it, if you don't promote it, if you don't talk about it, if you don't write about it, if you don't share it, then man, all of that is just for you. It just happened to you, right? And when you don't share it with other people, you don't help other people. So I really want to encourage you that this morning, if you've ever thought about, man, I do have a message, I do have a methodology, I do have something I want to share with the world. How can I get it out to the world? This is why I say everybody should write a book in life. The book gives you an asset. The asset can be used to promote, Josh. The asset can be used to share with other people. The asset, Julian, can allow other people to get to know you. The asset can help other people. But it can't help other people if you don't package it, if you don't market, if you don't promote it, if you don't push it out. It's like you have something really valuable, but you don't want to share it because it happened to you in the past. Folks, all of the good stuff that you have to share with me comes from your past. It doesn't come from the future. You can't see the future. It comes from you taking those experiences in your past, packaging those experiences up, right? You've heard me talk about why I wrote the book on confidence, because I lost all of my confidence. I gave all of my confidence up to another person. And I went through depression, and I went through, heartbreak, and I couldn't get out of bed, and I was sick every other day, and man, it was miserable. But it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I decided, which means to kill off, that was never happening again. Okay, so when somebody comes at me hard today, I'm like, man, you ain't controlling my confidence. I already made that mistake once, and I'm not giving my confidence up to you, okay, and your opinions of me. My confidence is predicated by what I think about me, not what you think about me. Some like, some don't like, some might even hate, some love. It's okay. Don't matter, man. It's all good. I just say thank you, and I just keep on going. I'm only looking for the people that are looking for me, man. I'm not looking for people who ain't looking for me. So when you think about this, I took a real bad experience in my life, a breakdown, a heartbreak, a depression, and I studied it, confidence, and then I wrote a book for other people about it. What's up, Ryan Chikelli? And I said, man, I'm going to help people with their confidence. I'm going to help people that are going through divorce. I'm going to help people that have had breakdowns. I'm going to help people that have had breakthroughs. I'm going to help people who had a hard past. I'm going to help people who are so insecure, right? They don't have any confidence. And so I took a negative, I converted it to a positive, turned it into a book, turned it into a workshop, turned it into an Audible. It's on Audible if you ever want to get that. I took the negative and I converted it to a positive. The word conversion means to take nothing and turn it into something. I took something and turned it into something better. Woo, that's good. That just came out of nowhere, Rachel. Just popped right out of me. So when you're thinking about these concepts, I believe you should be interested in coming to that speaking school, because, man, you need to be up in front of people. This is the way to communicate today in the world. You're going to get in front of people. I'm doing a summit in February. It's got probably over 400 people, close to 500 people on that summit. I got to be able to communicate a message. I got to be able to touch hearts, stir souls, connect deep, intrinsically validate other people, communicate, have a deep awareness of those people. And so many people can't do this. And this is going to be this is going to be a problem for you in the future, man. I'm telling you. In a world of social media and even just taking an idea to the market, if you can't communicate it appropriately, if you can't package it, if you can't market it, if you can't sell it, this is going to be a problem for you. And I don't want it to be a problem for you. So if you're looking at that MB School of Speaking, I'm thinking about doing a webinar just to go a little bit deeper on what I'm going to be covering, Jeff, called Speak and Grow Rich. Just because I think speaking is the best strategy you can use to grow an insurance business. I think it's the best strategy you can use to grow a mortgage business. It's the best strategy for a real estate business. I really believe it's the best thing you can do to grow any business. So February 23rd, 24th, it's at the Lodge. I don't live stream that one because I want to go deep with you. These are some very integral concepts you have to learn. I've spent, 31 years of my life speaking in front of people, honing a message, getting clear, learning how to package, learning how to communicate, learning the visceral, physiological and visceral reaction between people, connecting to people's hearts. Like, this is something that you got to get better at. So if you're interested in that, just message me or DM me and say, man, I'm interested in hearing more. I typically do scholarships some people, which means we don't give you the whole tuition, but we do give some money off for people who really want to do it but may not be able to get to the full $5,000. So, if you're out there and you're interested, reach out to us, DM me, say, man, I want to learn how to speak. I want to learn how to package. I want to learn how to market. I want to learn how to promote. I want to learn how to do podcasts. I want to learn how to write books. I want to learn how to get a publishing deal. These are all things I had to learn, man. I didn't know any of these things. I was just out there trying to make it. And thank goodness people came along and mentored me. So I believe in you. I believe speaking as a strategy is the best strategy you could use. Webinars, in person, I don't care. Some of my biggest contracts came from free speaking engagements. Free. Rotary clubs, Mark. Exchange clubs. Now, there's a few Rotaries and Exchange where, it wasn't that good. But maybe one person saw me. And that one person told somebody else. And that person told somebody else. The next thing you know, boom, boom, it's on. So, you guys have a great day. It's 6 a.m. I'm going to go home and see my kiddos and give them some love before my day. I got Flip the Switch at the lodge today. I'm incredibly excited. It's one of my favorite boot camps. I'm writing this book right now. I've got 25 to 30 people coming in, and I'm going to give them their money's worth. So, you guys have a great day. God bless you.